Hi guys, this is your physics teacher, Miss Raina. I'm coming to you with notes on Master of the Measurements for your next split video. Alright, so let's start at the front of that page and look at, I don't know why, but Roman numeral 5, English versus metric, and we can start filling in blanks. In the English system, it used to be that we would use familiar objects and parts of the body as measuring devices. So you would say that the room is 3 feet long, or the closet is 3 feet wide, or the horse is, I don't know, 12 hands tall. Problem is, my foot is probably different from your foot. It might not have been so accurate. So there's some discrepancy in measurement. So you guys write down why or why not you think that was. And I'll talk to you about the metric system. So instead, in the metric system, each common measurement has one basic unit. If we need a smaller amount, then we'll divide that basic unit by multiples of 10. Or if we need to make a larger measurement, we'll multiply that basic unit by units of 10 as well. So what system does physics use? We use the SI system. It's things like meters, kilograms, meters per second, get rid of that. Time will be in seconds. Does that look like the standard or the English system? No, that one's going to be the metric. All right, so what systems does physics use? Definitely the metric every time. Sometimes your information is going to be given to you in English units. What do you have to do? You're going to have to convert. Sometimes we'll get in metric units, but it won't be in SI. For example, we can't use grams, we've got to use kilograms. So we're going to have to convert, even though it's already in metric. So we have a couple of methods. If we're doing metric to metric, we can do the stair-step method that shows us how to move the decimal point. If we're doing English to metric, we're going to have to use dimensional analysis. So you guys take a minute here, pause the video, fill in the boxes where you write down common English measurements and common metric measurements. Okay, so moving on, here are the metric stairs. And you guys take a moment, go ahead and fill in your stairs. You'll always have the base unit here around the middle. Might be meters, might be grams, might be liters. Whatever it is, it's the normal base unit. To go bigger, you go up the stairs. You'll be dividing by 10. To go smaller, you go down the stairs, and you'll be multiplying by 10 when you convert. All right, so let's try this out. Let's say you have 25 meters. Let's see if I can write this out for you. Let's say you have 25 meters, and we want to convert that to centimeters. Nope, it's not going to let me do it. All right, so if we were to look at the stairs, then if we need to convert to centimeters, we're going to have to go up the stair. I'm sorry, we're going to convert to centimeters, so we're going to have to go down the stairs, right? From here to centi, we'll multiply by 2 powers 10, by 100. Let's say we want to start at 80 centimeters and we want to figure out how many kilometers it is. Well, how many times do we move the decimal point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps to kilo. And we're going to go this way, to the left. So do the dancing decimal point, and you've got metric conversions. Let's try, pause the video here. Take a moment to write down these common conversions to memorize, and when you're ready, we'll move on to dimensional analysis. Okay, so last thing here, what's dimensional analysis? We're going to use ratios, and we're going to do this by canceling units, so you'll just jot your notes off to the side over there. Let's say we want to find out how many gallons are in a 3-liter bottle of soda. Pick whatever way is easiest for you. So we can do the simple conversion ratio, or we can do this the algebraic way. We're going to try the conversion ratio first. And it's just like it sounds. A ratio is always equal to, fill in that blank with the number 1. What? Well, here's what it means. So if you look at your book, you see that a gallon is 3.785 liters. So it's time to build our conversion ratio. To do that, we're going to take new units, divide them by old units. In this case, our new units are gallons, old units are liters. So From the book, we can see we're supposed to put 1 gallon at the top, 3.785 liters at the bottom. There's our conversion ratio. Okay, so what do we do now? We're going to end up cross-multiplying, and so we put our unknown number of gallons and our known 3 liters at the bottom. Here's how the rest of it goes, and you guys remember you should be writing this either off to the side or in your notebook, okay? So we start off with conversion ratio, unknown, and known, and we go ahead and cross-multiply. All right, so 1 gallon times 3 liters equals 3.785 liters times x gallons. That's where this came from, and our job is to isolate the x. Well, we need to divide by 3.785. We're going to cancel out the liters that way, and we end up with 1 divided by 3.785, and we should have 0.793 gallons. So I'll leave that up for another second. You guys can pause the video here and finish writing. The next one is dimensional analysis. It's going to look a lot like chemistry. You're going to create ratios, and this one you just have to write down on your own on notebook paper. It becomes difficult once you have multiple steps, and so we'll go over those in class to make sure everybody's got it. Same challenge. How many gallons are in a 3-liter bottle of soda? So take the 3 liters, put your known on the top of the fraction bar. How are you going to cancel liters? Well, put it on the bottom. What do we want? We want gallons, and do we have something that goes directly from liters to gallons? Yeah. So let's go ahead and fill it in. All right, we see that 1 gallon is 3.785 liters. Yeah, and then all we have to do is just fill it in. Now we can cancel out some units. Liters will cancel out. Our only remaining unit is the gallon. Check. It means we've done this right. So how do I read this? Here it is in words. 3, this is canceled out, times 1 gallon divided by 3.785, and that's how you punch it into the calculator. 3 times 1 divided by 3.785. We leave this unit in here because that's the important part. That's what we wanted. We should end up with 0.79 gallons. If you've gotten to this point, congratulations, you are done with your homework for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow when we play the conversion chain game. Thank you very much.